It's Dean the General from Three of a Kind, part 2 of Aerosmith tier list. Gonna look at Geffen years and beyond, starting with heavily underappreciated Done with Mirrors, which was probably their lowest selling album to that point. It is mostly great. 2 years later, 1987, the band made a huge commercial return with Permanent Vacation, spawning 3 hit singles. About half of the album is classic Aerosmith, the rest is filler. Before the decade ended, Pump was another huge success. It spawned 4 hit singles and was regarded by critics as better than its predecessor. 4 long years later, Get a Grip, their best-selling album ever, was unleashed and was once again responsible for a few hit singles. However, today it is largely regarded as a failure overall. 1 year later, the band put out a couple of new songs for the compilation Big Ones, which also features a disappointing song called Deuces Are Wild. Aerosmith's contract with Geffen expired after that album, and in 1997, the band released their first album on Columbia in a long time, called Nine Lives, which is underrated by most, although it was definitely a commercial disaster after the amazing success of Get a Grip. A Little South of Sanity was a contractual obligation, so Geffen Records could have access to some of the early classics. However, it was admittedly a relative commercial success. In 2001, the band released their worst album in a long time called Just Push Play. However, it did include one classic song titled Jaded. A couple of compilations followed. First there was Young Lust, the Aerosmith anthology, better known as Gold today. And shortly afterwards, The Essential Aerosmith came out. Both have mostly previously unreleased tracks. The band released an album called Honkin' on Bobo in 2004 with only one new song along with some obscure covers. It is actually decent overall. Later that year, the band released another pretty interesting DVD called You Gotta Move. In 2005, the band released their last live album to date called Rockin' the Joint. It has received mostly positive reviews from critics. 2006 saw the release of Devil's Got a New Disguise, the very best of Aerosmith. It features 2 pretty good originals. Finally, in 2012, the band released Music from Another Dimension, their last album of original material. It is regarded as their worst album ever. Greatest Hits 2023 shows why they were great in the 70s and started going downhill from there. Check out Three of a Kind for videos on mostly pop and rock music. Subscribe, like, comment, and thanks again for watching.